From Andrea Guolo in Italy, David Holtz in Brazil, and Don Oshman, our editor-in-chief in North America. It's time for another edition of the Sunday Night Week in Review Market Roundup presented by HideNet, where knowledge creates profits.
Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be living. This is Don Oshman, editor-in-chief of HideNet Market Reports. It's time once again for our Sunday Night Week in Review. We didn't get to it last Sunday night, so now it's Monday morning, and here it is on last week's activity. Our European editor, Andrea Guolo, reports that UK Irish ox are steady in this past week. European cow prices were mixed. European German heifers were lower. Veal prices were steady, except for the lower grades, which are still under pressure. In Europe, European bulls are steady to softer. Spanish lambs are steady. Australia, New Zealand ox heifers were a little bit lower. And there's a special report by Andrea, who attended the Istanbul Leather Fair this past week in Istanbul. And disappointing for some. People who came with great expectations walked away disappointed. And of course, Russia is a big market for that stuff. And it's the prospects of an improvement in lambskin prices are relatively bleak for the near future for most selections. North America this week, prices were firmly steady on light volume. Benchmark Texas were steady to the year's lows set in July at a basis of about $63 to $64 CNF. Wet blue prices were down $2. Wet blue Texas seasonal weights were down to $80 and $82 CNF. Branded steers actually gained $2, but thinly traded, so it doesn't take much volume or much trading, actual exchanges or confirmations to push the prices one way or another. Butts and natives were firm. They've been firm for the last several weeks. They were steady till last week. Cows were quiet and very, very thin trading. Most producers are well sold. Export sales for the period ending October 29th, I think it was, were one of the year's highs at 871,800 pieces. Very large numbers. But they exceeded slaughter tremendously, which were about 554,000 pieces. And shipments were in line with the slaughter. Split sales to Vietnam, wet blue splits from America to Vietnam, were in the neighborhood of 1.5 million pieces, but also there was a cancellation for a similar amount. So the net was 25 or 50,000 pounds. I said pieces, I meant pounds. Machinations going on there. Big sale, big cancellation to the same country. Adjustments by the USDA. What really happened, we don't know yet. Our market observations are looking ahead. In this report, we asked the question, has the market bottomed? Has the North American market bottomed? Read it and you'll find out. HideNet.com publications. You only have information to gain. Information makes you money. Go to HideNet.com, get a free trial, 3-week free trial, and see how it can make you money like it makes people money and profits throughout the world, throughout our industry world. Latin America this week, David Holtz reports that Brazilian TR1 are up about 5 cents. So now the asking prices go from about $1.15 to $1.20, with sales taking place between $1.10 and $1.15 per square foot CFR. Improvement there. Fresh green prices are firm, so there's no more room for tanners, but hopefully if they can get these prices accomplished, then business is pretty good for the better grades, for the better selections. Maybe they can make some profits down there. Low grades are still under pressure as they are everybody else, every place else. Splits, accumulations, I don't know how they're ever going to get rid of those. Lower kills continue in Brazil. The dollar real decline helped demand from European customers. China's okay, but Europe really picked up on this Brazilian material. In Argentina, prices are essentially steady, and maybe we've seen the worst of the declines since September declines, and maybe we're going to get back up to past the July levels. We'll find out. And you'll find out by reading HideNet market reports every week. HideNet.com. It doesn't cost, it pays you big. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week on Sunday night or Monday morning. Bye.